Yeah, I'm so happy for Monty Williams, man.
Oh
I'm so
man,
happy for him.
dude, when I saw that on Twitter,
just in case y'all didn't know, Monty Williams is now the new head coach of the Detroit Pistons. He agreed to a
72
6-year,
million.
$72 million deal, bro. It could go up to $100 million with incentives. It could put him in nine figures if he hits these incentives.
72 million in Detroit.
In
Detroit, where let's be real, Detroit is not making the playoffs anytime soon. Like, we don't.
But those incentives like include stuff like that, bro. I think Monty can help lead them to the playoffs, man. Like, and does a play-in count? I can see him getting the play-in.
I look at his time in Phoenix when he took over. They were trash, and then they got to the bubble, and they were weighed down bad enough, but they made a shift, and then the next year they were a contender. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Made a move, and it was all right. It's their time. They got to the finals, but I think Monty is a great coach. I think he'll be good for those young guys for sure. I'm really I don't think he should have been fired anyway from Phoenix, but I think that it's really a good situation for him because it's like, yeah, I think he's gonna try to get them to be prepared, to be good, to be competitive, and to try to make the playoffs, obviously. But looking the outside in, no one's really looking for Detroit to make that type of noise. So if they do, that'll be great. But it's he has no pressure. Look, compared to what he just came out of. You had KD, Chris Paul, Devin Booker. That right there was I'm not even naming the other 10 people on the team. Those three were all right, we got to get to at least the conference finals, and they didn't do that, which is not his fault, but he got let go for that. And now, who's the best player on the Pistons right now? Ivy,
Cade
Cunningham, if he's healthy. Those guys aren't superstars yet. They're going to be year 2 and year 3 in the league. So, 72 million. Still a young team. I think he's in a great situation. I'm happy for him.
And the amount of years on deals, but at this point, years on deals don't matter. He's seen coaches fired.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. But we'll see. Hope they do him right.
Yeah.
I will say this though: Dwayne Casey was coaching there for the longest time.
Bro. So. You know that? Oh, now that you bring up Casey, have you ever heard of that? His situation, for those of y'all who don't know, Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year, and in the same year was fired.
Right.
How do you win Coach of the Year and get fired? And Monty Williams almost was that because he won Coach of the Year last season.
It was last season? Okay.
I think he won last season, 2022 season. And now then the next year he got fired. So it's the coaching thing is crazy. But yeah, Detroit should be interesting for him at least. I think they got to stop juggling coaches like this. This is crazy. There's no job security as a coach.
Nah.
I couldn't do it.
I'll be honest, if Spoelstra blew a 3-0 lead, was his job? His job wouldn't have been on the hot seat.
Nah, Spo's not going.
Blow a 3-0 lead.
It would have left a large stain on our organization, but I don't think they would let Spo go.
Bro, I believe
Spo was the second longest tenured coach after Pop. You know what I mean?
But I believe a lot of y'all have been having his head, bro. I believe y'all. It would have
been crazy, but I honestly really don't believe that they would let him go because of that. I feel like there's so much history and just the fit is perfect. It's no one else could really be in that position. So that's why I think it wouldn't really affect Spo. It would be bad. Trust me, I probably would have to take some time off myself. I don't even play. You know what I mean? I'm just a fan. I'll be all right, this is too much, guys. I can't do it. I'm just being honest, but nah.
Yeah, everything worked out though. Y'all in the finals, so it's fine.
worked
For
out,
sure.
man. You know, we like to be dramatic. We like to be the underdog sometimes.
Mm.
I guess.
But again, shout out to Maya Williams, the highest paid head coach with these incentives.
Crazy.
It was great. It's really great.